We have some pretty big news coming out of the JP side of Dokkan, and I wanted to share it with you. That way, if you're on global, you can start preparing right now. You know I like to keep you guys up to date and make sure that you're doing what you need to do to prepare for things in the future. And in this case, the free-to-play units from the Baba Shop will be getting their EZA'S on JP. I don't know if every character will be getting their EZA'S immediately, or if it's like a campaign that, you know, one character gets an EZA at a time. I don't really know how it works yet, but the important thing is that they're getting their EZA. So if you go into the Baba Shop, you will see under the trade point section, one of these characters appear. It's a very random thing. You basically have Physical Nappa, the Intelligence Demigra, AGL Great Saiyaman, STR Thick Roshi, and you do have the Tech Krillin. It's very random how it ends up, or who ends up appearing. The bottom line though is that you're going to need a lot of trade points, because as you can see, it's going to cost you 30,000, at least on global right now, to buy at least just one copy of these units. So they might change that over on JP. They might go ahead and say, all right, let's make it 15,000 or 10,000, or maybe even allow you to buy two at a time instead of one. It's, they might change it on JP, but if they don't, I'd recommend you start getting or working on this right now. And the best way to get Baba points, basically, I mean, especially if you're free to play, right, is to grind up free to play SSRs or free to play URs and sell them in the Baba Shop for trade points. And the perfect place to do that is into the Dragon Ball story area, and you do have two stages that you can actually go ahead and do. One of them is this stage right here. I have not done this yet. I'm doing it, or I'm waiting to do it on stream, so don't make fun of me. But on stage 5, yeah, you can actually grind up the free to play tech cooler here, and every copy that you get and you sell to Baba, you do get 1,000 trade points. Now again, this can change on JP. They can make it 2,000, something like that. I don't really think they would, but it's still possible. I would recommend right now that you start grinding up as many of these as you can per day, and then just sell them to the Baba Shop for 1,000 each. Yes, I understand you need 30 of them to get 30,000. It is definitely a grind, and I hear you, okay? It is definitely a grind. But this way, I don't think anyone can now say I have nothing to do on JP Dokkan if you have, or on Global Dokkan if you don't have this done. So every single day, if you have nothing to do, grind up some free-to-play SSRs, sell them to Baba Shop, and start to accumulate your Baba points. Another great thing you can actually, or another event you can do, is this one right here, the very first Dragon Ball story. And on stage 6, you can actually obtain the UR free-to-play Goku. Now, when it comes to this Goku, since he's a UR, he drops as a UR, he actually sells for 1,500 in the Baba Shop. The only thing is that I don't think I've ever gotten more than one run, or one copy during a run, whereas I've gotten like 2-3 copies sometimes with that tech cooler with some really good RNG. So, it's low-key a slower grind, but I feel like getting a UR at least one per run is definitely going to be a good thing. You make sure that you're going to be, hold on, let me see, let me pull it up here. Hold on, where is it? Before I start speaking, okay, yeah, and human deeds, that's the category you want to make sure you're running when you're attempting this stage. That way you increase the the drops per run that you have. And then when it comes to this event right here, you want to run the Wicked Bloodline category. So basically, whatever category is stronger in your box, the one you have more LRs on, that's the one you're going to want to run. That way you can get your free-to-play units and then sell them in a Baba Shop. Again, SSRs are 1,000, and the URs cost 50 or sell for 1,500. So again, if you have not been getting these units prepared over the last few days, weeks, years, whatever the case is, because we all knew they were getting EZA'S at some point, now is a chance for you to go ahead, grind. Now we have something to do, and then go ahead and get it done. I believe I actually have some of these units already good to go. Do I have Nappa done? This video's over, by the way. You can head out now. I do appreciate you being here, by the way. Yeah, so I have my Nappa SA10 here, all dupe paths unlocked. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're gonna need, I guess that's what I can show really quick, because you're going to I have the SA5 copy ready for the EZA, but that means you need 5 copies here, and then you need what, 14 copies for this. So 1 copy, 9 for the SA10, and then 4 copies here. So yeah, you're going to need 14 plus 5, 19 copies if you want to do the EZA completely for free. Let me pull my calculator here just to show you something really quick. There we go. So again, you're going to need 19 copies, each of them costing about 30,000. Sometimes they're on sale for, I think, 21. But if we have 19 copies times the 30,000, we're going to be spending, yeah, 570,000 Baba points. But keep in mind, that's just for one unit. If you multiply that times 5, because it's 5 different free-to-play Baba Shop units, we have 2.8 million Baba points that you're going to be using. If we divide this by 1,500, if, of course, like, let's just assume you're grinding up the UR, you're going to be needing 1,900 copies of that UR Goku there. But if we do 2.85, hold on, let's go ahead and clear this up. So 285,000, what is that? Yeah. And then we divide this by 1,000 per SSR. That's 2,850 copies of an SSR that you're going to need to sell to Baba. Now, this is, of course, if you have 0 Baba points. I'm pretty sure many people watching this video have a little bit more than 0. But it shows you that you now have something to grind. I don't want to hear any excuses. So, yeah, hopefully go ahead and get that done. And, yeah, I will see you in the next one. Take care and peace.